Hey, what's up, guys? Hopefully everybody's doing good despite the condition of the world. So I get so much drama about InRange. It just comes back all the time. I think it's like a meme at this point, which is fine, whatever. But there's been like so much grief from it in a myriad of different ways that I wanted to cover down on it in one video and just knock it all out at one time, because there's just so much bullshit. The thing that set it off for me was this, I saw this Reddit post, the Reddit post from about a month ago, demanding in a passive, weak way for InRange to explain their relationship with Carnicon. Carnicon's like a YouTube production. I'm Dugan. They wanted to explain the relationship to Carnicon, and then they posted a video, and then said a bunch of it's ridiculous shit. But we're gonna go over it. We're gonna go over it because it motivates me more than anything to put these fucking people in their place. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so this is the InRange Bullshizer video. We're gonna just do a catch-all vid in here. All right, so the first one is the channel comments here and channel activity. Right away, I got a bunch of fake accounts posing as call from InRange, starting shit and all this stuff. As soon as they started making videos, that started cropping up. It would be funny if it wasn't so weird. It's just like it's kind of like the scene from oh, what's that fucking movie with Will Ferrell where they're like sitting there in their job interview and then somebody farts and then it just makes the whole thing like gross and not funny, right? Or not cool. Like the interviewer's not into it anymore and they don't get hired. It's kind of like that. Just super weird, uncomfortable, feeling sorry for people that, you know, feel it necessary to do that kind of stuff. But that's kind of the background on it. That's where it started. And then there's just like lots of comments about like, you know, Carl being a Satanist and all kinds of shit. I don't fucking know Carl, okay? So and we'll get to the meat and potatoes of this whole thing a little bit further down this video. I don't know Carl, and we did a you know, a set of videos in Utah in like 2017. Okay, which brings me to the next one, is that InRange, they deleted their Carnicon YouTube videos a while ago, which is fine, and that's their business. There's no judgment or anything. I haven't talked to Carl. I don't know what is going on with Carl. Carl's business is Carl's business, and it's none of my fucking business. Okay, so I don't give a shit. I do worry about the videos being deleted, not because of anything that I would have to do with it, just because I worry that, like, hopefully they haven't gotten like too much pressure, like negative pressure from the videos that I make, trying to fucking expose world government. Hopefully that didn't give them too much pressure. But you know, like those InRange videos, the only reason that we made that shit, I was on hiatus, and the only reason we made that shit is because I was getting fucking hounded by, you know, PNS and InRange to make the fucking videos, and then so I was like, fuck it, fine, okay, I'll do it, and then I did it, you know. So, and then we just, you know, shot it all live. So if they don't want the videos, that's fine. It's their content. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Hopefully they're not fucking drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't know, and I'm not gonna make a judgment. I don't know what the deal is. I don't talk to them. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, those are solid dudes. I don't know anything about Satanist stuff or anything like that. To me, all that stuff, unless they talk to somebody about it, in which case it's none of my business. It doesn't matter, because I'm not like a child. These are, you know, grown people here, and we live in a fucking constitutional country. All right. Now, this is who I want to talk about. Is this fuckface, this fucking Einstein, who made this Reddit post. And Reddit is known as the front page of the internet, which is an appropriate name because front page news is pretty much like toilet paper, and so is Reddit. So it's totally appropriate that they name the motherfucker the front page of the internet, because it is. This guy made a post. The post is like long and drawn out. He put a fucking link to one of the old videos from Booger Eater, and then he basically said, you know, he said, quite literally, Doug is insane. Obviously, I'm quite literally insane. There's no logical deduction to anything that I'm saying at all, and everything is fucking peachy keen in the United States and the world. Everything's great. No one in the world is suffering, and the only thing that's in the way are, you know, the corporations, man, and you know, bad, you know, big meanie pants that just need to pipe down and just go with the flow. Then we'd all be good, right? So obviously, since that's the case, Dugan is quite literally insane. And then he said that I openly sympathize with people whose aim is to murder American Jews. I'm not sure where you got that, but I've actually, my message has been the opposite of that. And the entire point of this is that I'm trying to fucking prevent American Jews from getting killed. But whoever you are, it's really difficult to tell when these kinds of posts get made who is exactly behind it. It's one of two things. Number one, it could be something that's just, you know, retarded. That could be, that's like Occam's razor. The other thing that it could be is somebody that fucking knows what's going on and is on the other side of this. And so they're making these kinds of posts to sow, like, confusion and shit. Because what you have to look at, the reality is I'm fucking no one. I'm out here making these fucking videos. They barely get anyone watching them. Fucking YouTube stunts hard. YouTube stunts so hard. I released a video on a channel with 17K. Released a video on there, and it got less views than I get on this channel in terms of the rate of discovery. That's how bad it's getting suppressed. I'll let you use your imagination to understand what were the mechanics and steps behind that, on like how they would know that it was my video. But they fucking knew. Now, openly sympathizing with people that want to murder American Jews. I'm definitely not for that. I don't think that people should openly murder American Jews. The reason that I'm bringing this shit up, I know that, you know, I understand. If this is a legitimate person, this fucking Einstein guy, if this is an actual person, let's say they're not Jewish. Let's say they're like, this is a goy making this post. Then he's a fucking, you're a cuck if that's the case. But if he's a non-Jew, he's just an idiot. If he's a Jew, then it either means that he's gaming, or he doesn't fucking know anything about Judaism just by being a Jew, which is fine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to fucking know anything about Judaism if you're a Jew. It certainly appears that he's a Jew, judging from the things that he's saying. He's taking quite the liberty of like demands here. I'm not sure what world you got trained in for, like, you know, what portion is yours and what portion is someone else's of various domains. He has an expectation of like basically like coming into Reddit and fucking demanding that InRange give an explanation for their videos. Apparently they listen, because I know that InRange did pull down videos. So apparently they maybe they listened. The way that he demanded it, he said you might say a word. He said you might say a word about your relationship with Karnakon, which is about the most soft piss way of saying what you actually want to say. And what you should do is just skip to exactly what you want to say and fucking say it, and not fucking beat around the bush. Of course he's not going to do that. What you should do if you're watching this fucking Einstein is you should, if you want to talk to me, you can send me an email. Dooger@tudenoda.com. It's Dooger @tudenoda.com. I'll fucking talk to you. He said that somebody might put two and two together, and with the Flecktarn camo and the Nordic pagan haircut, might see these things as birds of a feather. So this is a terrorist. You guys understand that? This is a terrorist. He said Ian and Carl, did you really collab with Dugan Ashley? Did you really collab? And he said he's in a dilapidated pole barn that's rain soaked. This is all terrorist tactics, man. All terrorist tactics. Not genuine. Totally fucking unstable. Doesn't care about logic or truth or anything like that. They just want to, like, oh, you guys, he's got a dilapidated pole barn. You guys know what kind of people have dilapidated pole barns. Rain soaked. There's maybe a little bit of rain by the door. That's it. There's no fucking rain in there. It's not rain soaked. I keep all kinds of equipment in there. It doesn't get fucking destroyed by rain or fucking rusted. It's not dilapidated. It's perfectly fucking fine. It has great framing. Whoever built it put in shitty, whatever that is, insulation foil, and the shit's falling down through. That's all it is. It's fucking great bar. It works just fine. It'll fucking store your ass. Now, and that's where you're really in a collab. Yes, we did do a collab, and it was kind of like against my better judgment. Apparently I was right, because it went for nothing anyway, because they pulled down the fucking videos. But, you know, they were persistent and gave me to do it, and so I fucking did it, and that's fine. PSA still has their videos up, so apparently Reddit didn't get to PSA yet. Or, I'm sorry, PNS, not PSA. PSA! I didn't do any videos with PSA. I did a video with primary secondary. Apparently primary secondary at least isn't disgusted enough to the point where they're being like intimidated by fucking Einstein from Reddit. So that's, you know, I guess the world hasn't ended yet. But, you know, here's the thing. The shit that I say in these videos is necessary because this is the precipice that the world's coming to. And if they're guided by people like you, you're going to fucking get everybody killed, including the Jews. And so I'm trying to get ahead of that and be cognizant of what's really going on, not the fake reality that you think the world should be, but looking at it the way that the world is. And that's the way that I'm speaking. What you hear when you watch these videos is whatever your retarded brain wants to pull out of it. At no time have I ever openly synthesized with murdering American Jews, and my goal is the opposite of that. And you are such a pussy that you will make anonymous posts on fucking Reddit without your fucking identity and stir up shit for no reason at all, except for that you're full of hate. Hate and shitty soft piss that you want to fucking dirty up the rest of the world with through your shitty comments and instigation. And I'll hand it to you. I guess it's working so far, but the place that we're going, it's just not going to work anymore, and we're still pretty far away from that. But it'll be good for you when we get there. I promise. Now, you're too dumb to know this, or maybe you're not. Maybe you know exactly what's going on, and you just want to stoke the fire. I'm not sure. But for the benefit of anybody that would read your post, and for the numerous fucking posts that people and fucking emails that people send me about InRange shit, this is the catch-all video to shut this the fuck up. I don't fucking know Carl other than or InRange. I've never even met Ian. I've never met Ian. I met Carl doing a fucking video because he wanted to do a fucking collab video, and I did it. Alright? I knew all the shit that I know now then. I'm not gonna fucking say it in their video because it's not their fucking program, right? Now apparently they made it their program when they pulled on videos because there's a relationship of like, you know, everybody's like, why are the InRange videos? I think it's a bad decision, but that's their decision. It's fucking on them. It's not up to me. You know, I don't hold it against them. It's fine. Because of people like this that want to make demands of people to control language, which is wrong. You shouldn't control language, first of all. You shouldn't insinuate and make assumptions about what you read. Because, as I've tried to say numerous times and explain, everyone is granted their own sight by the Creator. And this entire game of how you guys are led into destruction is by accepting the interpretation of other people's sites instead of your own. Each one of your sites is created independently, and it's very special. Each person is an entire world. And this is a destroyer of worlds. You're too dumb to know this, but there's really very little difference between what I say and what fucking rabbis say. But you're too dumb to know that because you want to, look with your fucking human eyes that you think you control. You don't control shit. Your site's made for you. And if you look with your eyeballs, you're only going to see what you want to see, which is bending and twisting the world under your demands that you make on other people that are not your place to make, that you have no right to do. And Carl and Ian don't owe you fucking jack shit, and neither do I. You should probably turn around while you still can.